everyone, and welcome to this video. In today's Living Blind video, I thought I would talk about exercise. Exercise is really important for blind people because we lose muscle mass, we lose strength, and it helps with our balance. There is lots of different exercises and exercise routines that you can do, and my best advice is to find something that works for you. But this is what I do. I have several different exercises that I do. I, on some days, will do push-ups, the not cheating kind. At least as far as I know. Sometimes I'll cheat. And then I'll do like 3 different types of leg lifts. I'll do the ones where you lay on your stomach, and then I'll do the ones where you lay on your sides, and then I'll do the ones where you lay on your back. And then I'll do what's called bird dog, or it's sometimes called upside down dog or something like that. It's a yoga pose apparently. My physical therapist when I was in school introduced it to me, and I do that one. And then I'll do what's called tabletops, which is where you put your knees, like you bend your knees as far as you can bend your knees, and then you lift yourself off of the floor using only your hands. And then I will lay down and I will lift just my hips up, and I'll put my hands on my hips like this, and I'll lift up with just my hands. And then the first exercise that I do is I'll put my hand, whether I'm using weights or not, I'll get to that in a minute, but I'll put my hand right here and I'll stretch out my leg because it stretches out your muscles. I don't remember my anatomy from school, but it stretches out the muscles that are like behind your knee, and it just like gets you ready to do exercise. And I'll usually do that one before I do anything else. And then I will, sometimes just to change it up, I'll do squats, or I'll do what's called cat back, where you get down on all fours and you raise and lower your back. Just your back, like no other part of you. And that really helps if you've been sitting a lot, like all day, or if you didn't move around a lot. That really helps with your back muscles. And other times I will do this thing that I learned from another app I had that I don't have anymore, which is where you kick your legs up as far as you can behind you, and it's supposed to help with balance. Sometimes I'll try to stand on one foot without holding on to anything as much as possible. That doesn't always end well, so always, if you have really bad balance like me, always make sure that you're near something like a bed or a chair or something sturdy. I will also use weights when I do all of these exercises, and a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just put the weights on my wrist and I'll just lift my arms, and then I'll hold the weights, and then I will lift up my arms, and then I will put both weights on one hand and lift just that arm, and then I'll switch sides. There are lots of different weights out there. It just depends on what you like and what you like to use. Some people prefer shake weights. Some people prefer hand weights, which is what I have right here. These are the weights I have. They're the 2-pound weights, and you can get these at Walmart for $15. If you join a gym, which I've done before, you can exercise using the gym equipment. When I had a gym membership, I would walk on the treadmill, I would do the exercise bike, I would do the stair lift thing, you know, the thing that simulates you walking up the stairs and down the stairs. I would do that, and then I would go lift weights for a little bit. They had a machine where you could like lift a bar, and I would do that one. And then they had an exercise bike, and I would do that. So it just depends on your preference. Also, if you don't have the money to join a gym like me, or if you just want to work at home, they have apps for blind people. Well, an app that I know of for blind people that has lots of different exercise programs on it. I don't know that it's available for Android, but you can get it for iOS. It's called Eyes Free Fitness. It's by Blind Alive. They have a website also. Not quite sure what that is, but you could probably Google Blind Alive and find it. They have lots of described workouts. They have yoga. They have strength and training workouts. They have cardio. All kinds of different workouts. Some of them are free. They have a meditation one that's free. They have an evening stretch that's free, a morning stretch. I think that's all their free stuff. And then they have like different bundles that you can get, and sometimes they go on sale. I actually just bought a bundle that went on sale. They also have classes that you can join, I'm sure, where you have a teacher. I know Zumba was real big a few years ago. My college had a class for Zumba for college students, and it was like really, really cheap, and I wanted to go, but I never got to go. So basically what you do in your exercise routine just depends on you. I prefer weights and treadmills and exercise bikes, but that's just me. You might like something completely different, and that's totally fine. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video enough to subscribe. Ring that notification bell if you're brand new. Leave a comment if you have something to say. Or if you have a question regarding anything that I talked about, feel free to leave it below. Also, I'm taking suggestions for the next Living Blind video, so if you have any suggestions for me, let me know. And follow me on Twitter, which is where I post all of the latest videos. And I'm pointing that out because sometimes YouTube is a little weird and it doesn't always like to notify you that I've posted a video, so that's just kind of a backup thing. Like my Facebook page, both of these things are Steffi2010 and can be found in the description below. Also, be kind to others, and I will see you tomorrow. There's going to be a really fun and exciting day, and I can't wait to show you. Bye, guys.